Welcome to Divinely Engineered. I am the Divine Engineer. Come on in, y'all. I have a message for the Divine Collective. All signs, so take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So, y'all, the download here that I'm getting is all roads have always led back to self, okay? So, the first card out is this Eight of Wands. And you see how this Eight of Wands typically represents like either communication or really fast movement. But you see how all the wands on this card are very, very focused like on one singular point. And this is really giving me that all roads, all the trials, every single karmic that we have faced, every single karmic situation that we have grown through, that we have learned from, that has sharpened our intuition, all of it is creating this momentum that's propelling us forward into the life that we were always supposed to live, collective. Now that we have rid ourselves of all the people who were distractions in our lives, and all the people who were trying to prevent our chariots from moving forward, now, without those distractions, we are zeroed in and we are locked in on exactly what we need to be, and that is God, and that is our purpose, okay? So when we talk about really what we have gone through and what we have healed from, we have this Ten of Wands in reverse. And this really speaks of unburdening yourself, right? Of healing, of letting that shit go. So in the upright, that is, you can't hurry up because you got too much stuff, okay? This is you carrying your pain, you carrying your burdens, you walking around saying, no, you don't know what he did to me. You don't know what she did to me. Okay, collective, we're past that, okay? We have healed from those versions of ourselves that have allowed us to disrespect ourselves by allowing certain people in our presence, okay? We are holding ourselves accountable to that. And because we are holding ourselves accountable, we don't got to carry around this shame, baby. There ain't no shame in our game. No, there's nothing to be ashamed of because I've learned, okay? I've learned, I've healed, and I have moved the hell on with my life. So, collective, further clarifying, we have this Nine of Wands and Three of Cups. Collective, you could have always felt like, and take this how this resonates, but you could have always felt like the odd man out. Like you never truly fit in. Like even when you tried to fit in into friend groups, into social circles, even into your family, there was just always this sense of you just stood out without trying, right? Your energy was always different. There was always something very unique about you that other people could spot whether you wanted them to or not, collective. And because people have spotted this uniqueness and this light within you, it's like people have seemingly tried to punish you for it, right? Tried to punish you for it in the sense of they didn't see it in themselves. And because our light is so bright that some of our gifts really do act as a mirror to other people, where other people, because we see their pain so clearly, because we see the true them through their mask so clearly, it makes them feel very vulnerable. It makes them feel very naked and uncomfortable, especially when we're talking about people who are very used to manipulating and wearing masks in front of other people. When you're around somebody such as ourselves who are highly intuitive, it can be a very uncomfortable feeling because we see you. Okay? And before we really knew how to wield this power, collective, before we understood fully what this gift was, or even that we were operating in this gift, we were made to feel isolated, right? We were made to feel ashamed for our light, right? We were told that we were different. We were just made to, it was almost like, and I'm trying to really capture this in words, collective, because a lot of us have very, very painful stories and very, very, very painful past, right? And it's not because of anything that we ever weren't to people. It was because of everything that we are, okay? People seen this light, but really when you think about the way that people have isolated us in these social circles, in our families, collective, this has all been intentional, right? All of this whole walk has been very, very intentional from God for us to learn how to stand by ourselves, right? We were never supposed to be somebody who fit into the crowd. God was never going to let us know because our purpose here is way greater than a lot of people's, right? We have to go through this journey that It's seemingly, parts of it are lonely, collective. Absolutely. But in that loneliness, you truly learn how to turn to God, and you learn how to be alone without being lonely, right? You transmuted this pain into power because you learned your lessons. You learned that the people who you were seeking validation from was people that you yourself shouldn't have even been around, collective. Like, these were people who were unworthy of your energy, right? And once you learn that, you can sit back and you can laugh at some of this shit. Like, wow, like, I really, you know what I mean? Like, I really used to care about what you think, and you're a whole karmic ass mess, So we had you coming out in this Nine of Wands energy, really as that, and I don't even want to say wounded warrior, collective, because we're no longer wounded anymore. We're just warriors, right? We always had that fighting spirit in you. But see, the thing about getting to this Nine of Wands energy, you don't know what you're made of until God puts you in the position to show it, right? If people would have never turned their backs on us, if we wouldn't have been put in a position where we didn't have anybody to turn to but God, we wouldn't have known how strong we were. So it was all in divine order, collective. It was all in divine order. And it was never a matter of people not seeing our light. It was a matter of people always did see it, and they were hoping that we didn't, collective. Okay, but now that we have, we're in this snake and this transformation energy. And many times have we had to shed our old skin, as we had to let go of these people, these friends, these family members, these co-workers, these relationships, right? Many times we had to shed this old skin, and every time we let somebody go, we had to heal the part of us that let them be around in the first place, okay? So with this, it says, you will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Change is in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear, that you move forward with hope, okay? So when we talk about you're the catalyst for this change, right now it's all eyes on you. Now your table is being prepared in front of your enemies, and they gotta watch you work because your ancestors have them fucking seated with their eyes peeled. These people can't look away if they wanted to, collective. They're obsessed with our energy, and they won't let it go. But now, because they're obsessed with our energy and won't let it go, now you gotta watch. And that's part of their karma too. And they're watching us come into this Ten of Pentacles, right? Where they purposely put isolation spells onto us. Now we are meeting our soul tribe. Now we are meeting people who really resonate with our spirit. We're meeting other people who have gone through the same things that we are going through, and they actually fucking understand us, collective. Because a lot of the shit that we went through, this shit is not normal. It's not. Okay? Your mother trying to kill you is not normal shit. It's not. But now we're coming into community with other people who understand that walk, right? Where you don't have to feel crazy for explaining your story, because it's like, baby, I went through that shit too. And it's not that we're trauma bonding, but it's like, I see you. I see your strength. I don't see your pain. I see your strength, right? So now we're moving into these divine unions. We are moving into people, moving into contact with people that really fucking get it, collective. Okay? You're getting ready to have beautiful families, beautiful children, beautiful homes. Generational wealth is going to be built because everybody who did not deserve to have a seat at our table has been moved out the way. Okay? And with this strength card it took a lot for us to do this, collective. Some of those, the low-hanging fruit for us to cut off was some of those friends, right? Because some of them, I ain't really fuck with you all the way anyway. Okay, you can go, right? And then it started getting to where it was close friends, where it was best friends, okay? Then it started getting to where it was cousins, it was family members, it was siblings. And then so when we got to that big boss and realized that the biggest enemy in most of our lives was our mom. Okay? And take it how it resonates. It could have been your father for you, but there's a lot of karmic mother energy in the collective right now. So it took a lot of strength for us to walk away from our mothers, right? Because the way it's designed is, even though we were abused by these mothers, even though we were neglected, even though we were not loved in the way that a child should have been loved by their mother, collective, we still did love these mothers. We did. Until we had to finally fucking let go, because you realized that loving her was going to kill you, okay? Especially when we started getting into this black magic, these evil fucking plots to take our lives, collective. It just got too fucking much, where you just had to walk away, okay? And it took immense strength to learn that the person who birthed you wanted to take you up off this earth is a heartbreaking realization, collective. And to still be walking around this earth with love and light and not let that darkness consume you and make you turn into that person, that takes a lot of fucking strength, okay? So that alone within itself is a hell of a fucking story and a hell of a journey to go on, collective. And with this Four of Swords, this talks about us healing, right? Us going into that hermit mode and really like assessing, damn, like this shit really fucking hurt, and being honest about it, collective. Like we really had to piece back together the pieces of our lives and really just sit back and think about, what the fuck did I just experience? What did I go through? Because some of this shit, we've been going through this our whole lives, and this wounded warrior, this 9 of Wands energy, because we've been fighting all of our fucking lives, it's like, it's so normal to us. And now that these battles are won, collective, now that we're in this calm before the storm, and we know that we have defeated these enemies, now it's just like you can finally take a breath and you can finally just really process what the fuck just happened. And you had to heal from that, collective. We really did had to heal, and you had to be honest about it. You couldn't just move on and say, no, I'm tough enough for it. No, you had to really sit and be like, this shit hurts. It fucking hurts. And you had to deal with that pain, right? You couldn't ignore it. So now that you have dealt with that pain, now you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor from healing, right? Now you get to be financially independent. You get to be emotionally independent from these people. Now you get to be happy. This card always represents singleness, right? Now you're not lonely being alone, right? You found peace in your solitude. You found God in your solitude, right? You found your connection with the Most High and with your ancestors in that solitude. And now you have created this sense of happiness and joy and stability for yourself, collective. Okay? And all of this is because you stayed with this dog energy. Dog, they say, is a man's best friend. Your ancestors have been your best friend, and they've been loyal, and they've been down with you and riding with you from the very beginning, right? But this is also you showing loyalty and staying down to your purpose and your cause, even when you didn't know what this shit was going to look like on the other side of cutting these people off. You still did it. You still listen to God, and the rewards for that loyalty are so great, collective. This card says you may be feeling like those around you let you down and are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists, and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals, collective. We deserve people around us that not only get it, but are going to love the fuck out of us for who we are. Not who we pretend to be, but who we are, collective. And that was all what this unlearning is, right? Because it was never really about finding yourself. It was about coming back to yourself, right? It was about, with this 8 of Wands, all roads leading back to yourself. That's what all of this whole journey was about. Was us getting to the point of, no, you didn't have to find nothing. You were always this person. You had to unlearn this conditioning placed upon you by all of these karmics trying to tell you and project onto you who you were, because they seen how powerful you were since the very beginning. And now, collective, we're in this King of Pentacles energy. Whether you're a divine masculine or a divine feminine, we're in this King of Pentacles energy. We are very, very wise, collective. And this energy of a wolf really is prevalent right now, right? Because at the bottom of the deck, we had this wolf here, which represents inner strength. But this really gives me that people threw you to the wolves thinking that they were going to destroy you, right? Thinking that your karmic mother, thinking that she didn't teach you anything about life, so life was going to destroy you. She threw you to the fucking wolves, and you came back leading the pack. You lapped her ass in life, collective. And you will continue to do so, because your mission here is bigger than hers. Everybody who tried to stop you, their mission wasn't as great as yours. That's why there was so much jealousy, so much envy. But now you're in this King of Pentacles energy. Can't nobody snatch this pentacle out your fucking hand. Can't nobody take your purpose from you, because you have this deep sense of knowing now of who you are. Can't nobody tell you what the fuck you are and who you aren't, collective, because you know. because all roads have led back to yourself, and you've been on this journey of self-discovery. You know now. You know. So with this King of Pentacles energy, there's a lot of wisdom that comes from these journeys, this long journey, right? And I know you might have looked at other people's lives and you're just like, damn, like sometimes you just want to fit in. Sometimes you just want to not be seen for, standing out. Like, you don't always want to be the center of attention. Sometimes you just want to take a back seat. But you had to heal that fear of being seen, collective, because a lot of us have such big purposes out here. We need to be heard. We need to be seen. We got some shit to say, okay? So we had to heal that. We had to go into solitude and make peace with that, right? And we also, with this Magician, we transmuted that pain into power, and that's what makes us so different, collective. That's what makes us us. Okay, when you throw us to fucking wolves and we come back leading the pack, and you wondering how we did it, there's so many people who are wondering why the fuck you're still alive, collective. Like, do you understand how serious some of the spell work is? We have came up against serial unalivers who very well have unalived many people before us until they met the right fucking one, which was us. And we transmuted all of that energy, and we did it so peacefully, collective. We did it with so much love, with so much light, that people looked at us and said, you can't possibly be that fucking strong. Like, what is it about you? You must be doing magic. You must be doing black magic and sending it back and hexing and cursing people. Nah, baby, we ain't got to do that shit. We don't. We don't got to do that shit because we understand. We understand our position and we play it well. With this Emperor, this is like the boss of all motherfucking bosses, right? This is that Aries energy. This is you knowing when to act and when to hold your peace, right? You see this chess piece on here? This just gives me, we're very strategic now because we have been around people who have purposely tried to trigger us, collective. Thinking that we didn't know what they were doing. People didn't realize that we were in training mode this whole time. Now we done put our Crocs in the fucking sport mode because it's game time, right? Because training is over. Now it's time to really live this life. Now that we have let go of the people who we needed to get out the way, now it's time to live. It's not time to survive. It's time to thrive. All right? We done survived this shit. And with this King of Cups, like, this talks about emotional stability, maturity, right? And knowing how to act and when to act, coupled with this maturity, this is some very mature, grounded, strategic, dangerous-ass energy, collective. Because you are calculated and you know when to strike, okay? And you understand that you don't have to go around doing to people what they have done to you. No, you see how calm, cool, and laid back this Emperor and this King of Cups is? Nah, because you know when somebody fuck with you, it's fucking up for them with your ancestors. You already know. And there's so much peace in that knowing, collective. There's so much peace. I ain't got to act a damn fool because I know my ancestors will act a damn fool for me. You understand? And a lot of things that people have felt like they have stolen from us, collective, it's so funny because they expect us to be pulling up on them and like, no, bitch, where my money and all of this other. Like, nah, I know I'm going to get that shit back. That's why I have a lot of peace in knowing that shit. Okay? And with this, this metamorphosis and this mystery, this just really gives me like, collective, a lot of us, because we are ascending so quickly and we're learning these lessons so quickly, we could be in a scenario today and within a couple hours, you've already assessed the situation and you've learned what you needed to learn from that situation and you've moved on from it. These are lessons that people, our parents, have spent years, their whole lifetime trying to learn and couldn't fucking master it. And you're coming here and mastering it in a matter of days, weeks, months, years, right? And it's a mystery to people. With this metamorphosis and this mystery, people don't understand how we fucking did it. But that's what being chosen is, baby. You get out of some shit that people don't understand how you get out of. You get out of traps that were designed to kill you. Traps that were designed for you to fail. And you come out leading the pack. You come out on top. And you leave everybody wondering how you did that shit. And all you did was just be yourself. All you did was follow your intuition. All you did was just listen to God. That's it. That's the secret sauce. And this metamorphosis, this says, pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. You are about to enter a phase of expansion and growth, which will be highly beneficial for your future. That's why we're so calm, because these inheritances that were stole from us, collective, that's nothing. That pales in comparison to the amount of money you about to fucking touch in this lifetime. Do you understand me? We're here to build generational wealth. We're not here to make small change. Like, no, a lot of us are going to be entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs, collective. We ain't got time to worry about this small shit. Like, this is small shit to a fucking giant. You think you ain't gonna give me my money back, bitch? You crazy. And you think that God ain't gonna give it to me on the back end tenfold, you're even crazier, collective. Because this is going to be a drop in the bucket because of the work that we are here to do and how big these purposes are. We're really here to change the fucking world and raise the vibration of it. And we will be handsomely rewarded for that, collective. We're never going to have to go without ever again. This mystery says the Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to watch your dream manifest. This is that patience. This is that peace. This surpasses all understanding. People don't understand, collective. We know the shit's brewing in the background. We know what the fuck it is. We're not worried. Right? With this emperor, you see how he's sitting here with his legs crossed, this king of cups sitting here, like sitting Indian style. Like, there's so much peace and there's so much calmness. There's so much unfuckwittableness with us, collective, that it's a mystery to people, you know? And you're actually scaring the fuck out of people because you're so calm. Because people know that you know that they've tried to kill you. And because you're so fucking calm about it, collective, you're scaring the fuck out of people. Because when you're calm, people don't know what you're about to do. I'm telling you, there is power in being calm, in being patient, and being strategic, collective. And we have mastered these things. We've mastered the art of war. And people still want us to spaz out, baby. We ain't got that for you. With this sun, we ain't got nothing but love, light, joy, and peace for you. We see these people in the comments, baby, and you only got one time with me before I welcome you to my block party. Your ass will be blocked. You gonna watch your mouth when you speak to me. And I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. You will just be blocked, baby. I don't come here to disrespect nobody, so don't disrespect me. And that's the energy that we're in, collective. We came here to love on people. We came here to raise the vibration. And anything else, there's a zero fucking tolerance policy for it. Get your karmic ass on, baby. If I can't help you, go ahead. Go. God can. God can. And you see with this sun card, this is a direct connection to the Most High. You see how there's like a cord here, kind of connecting her crown chakra to this sun. This is you getting your joy from the Most High, right? We're no longer in this season of, we're coming out of this season of isolation, right? Because we're knowing that our what we've done is paying off, right? Because with this Knight of Pentacles, this is all of the healing that you've done. These are all of the different cycles that you have closed out, collective. And this is the slowest night in the deck. This has been years in the making, right? Some of our come-ups are going to seem like they were overnight. No, but we've been working for years at this shit, collective. Years. So because we've been consistent with our healing, because we've known how to be patient, we understand the spiritual side of things, right? We understand that God is going to work in his time, right? Now we have solidified our star status, baby. We have came out of this dark night of the soul, and we are now stepping into our true star status, okay? We're not afraid to be seen anymore. We're not afraid to share and shine our light anymore. We're not afraid of judgment for shining our light. Baby, if you don't like me, that is simply a personal problem of yours, okay? Because I love me. And that's why we had to get to this point. That's why we had to go through these rejections. We had to go through this isolation. You had to learn how to not let that shit fuck with you, collective. Because you think that you're not going to experience similar things like that in these new levels. No, the attacks are going to be just as strong, if not stronger, with this star status, right? Because now it's going to be all eyes on you. And you think people ain't going to still try to betray you? No, but that's when we went into hermit mode. When we gained this higher perspective, right? When we climbed up this mountain to see what the fuck was going on, when we had to remove yourself and just sit with yourself for a second and assess the situation, now we understand how to do that, right? Now we know how to remove ourselves from situations, right? Now we know we illuminate the truth and we stand in the truth, collective. And we know that now we had to go through these things alone because we were the ones who were supposed to save other people. There was nobody coming to save us, baby, because we were the saviors. We were the saviors. And now we're here to help other people, help free other people from those mental bondages, those physical bondages, those emotional bondages that we went through. And we gladly share this fucking knowledge, collective, because we know we don't want anybody else to go through what we went through. And that's the difference between us and the people who have intentionally put us through this shit. We're not going around purposely hurting other people. Nah, I don't want you to go through what I went through. Nobody should have to go through that shit. With this Fox opportunities, this says you must be quick to move out of your comfort zone, especially when the situation calls for immediate responsiveness and flexibility. Open your mind to a new way of doing things. Once you do, get ready for good luck and opportunities to come your way. These opportunities are going to sneak up on us, collective, because we have been in this Knight of Pentacles energy, and we just been putting in the work and putting in the work and putting in the work, and knowing eventually it's going to pay off. Well, eventually it's coming. Eventually it's here. Okay, these opportunities are going to seemingly come in overnight, collective, but you've earned them. And no matter if people think that you do not deserve them or not, you know what the fuck it is. Okay? Wasn't nobody in that spiritual closet but you, God, and your ancestors. You know what the fuck you went through, collective. You do. And that's why you're not going to feel bad anymore. You're not going to play small for nobody, because this King of Pentacles energy, this ain't playing small for nobody. This is knowing who the fuck you are. You ain't got to brag. This is a silent power. Okay? This is knowing who you are, and you ain't got to announce yourself when you come in the room, because your energy, your presence is loud. And this good news with this turkey, this says you soon will receive an important but unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. Collective, we are truly our ancestors' wildest dreams, and we are the new ancestors. And this is not the time to play small. This is not the time to be like, oh, well, nah, this is the time to go for every single thing that you have ever dreamed of. And you're going to have the opportunity to do all of that. Even if you don't understand the how, please know that everything that you want is more than possible. Because with this direct connection with the Most High, He's going to make a way because you deserved it. We have passed all these tests. We've put in the work. We've closed out cycle after cycle, let go of things that shattered and broke our heart to let go of, collective. We've passed that test. God wanted to know if we would listen to Him even when it hurts. And we did, collective, and now we get to be rewarded for all of this, right? With this, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Was this shit hard as fucking painful as hell? Absolutely. But I wouldn't change a damn thing about my life, collective. I wouldn't. I would not change anything. Don't wish for it, work for it. Like, I know that everything that I'm about to get, everything that I'm getting, I deserve, collective. All of us do. We done been through enough shit, baby. We earn this shit. And don't let nobody make you think that you can't brag on yourself and you can't be proud of yourself. No, fuck that. Enjoy your blessings. When it's your turn, when it is your turn, go fucking crazy, collective. You deserve this. You done been through too fucking much to be quiet about all of these blessings. It came back out. Don't wish for it, work for it. Because you're not somebody who just ask God for something. You understand the power of co-creation. You ask and then you get to work making it happen. And when you get to work, He starts opening doors. Like, okay, I see you. Another door unlocked. Another door unlocked, right? If you wait until you're ready, you'll wait for the rest of your life, collective. You are on the move. You're on the fucking move. And the bad part is, collective, you're not even doing much and it's coming together for you because you've worked so hard. A lot of the shit is coming in behind the scenes overnight, right? A lot of us are still in hermit mode, right? Still in that planning phase, still in working with spirit, right? Getting those getting those downloads on what's next, right? Focus on being productive instead of busy, right? Every single day you need to be doing something that your future self is going to thank you for, right? Whether that's eating right, whether that is you structuring your routine so when these things come, you're not overwhelmed by these blessings, right? And it says just because some people are fueled by drama doesn't mean that you have to attend the performance. These people who are going through karma, they are going to put their, listen, they are showing their ass, you know, and there's no other way to put that. They're showing their ass, but that doesn't mean that you have to entertain it. Collective, let these people show their ass, like, what they want us to do about it. You know, you don't got to be sitting there arguing with a fool and can't nobody tell which one of you is smart and which one of you is a fool. Nah, baby, I ain't arguing with you. I'm not. You're going to have to be mad by yourself. Like, that's why I say these people in the comments, I'm just going to block your ass and go about my day, baby. The only person mad is you. That's it. This came back out. Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. And that's what I'm saying. Like, all these roads, all of these difficult roads have only led you back to self. It's only been in preparation for you to be exactly who you were supposed to be, collective. Because now that we know these things, right, the best view comes after the hardest climb. Like, can't nobody take this from you. Nobody. You work too fucking hard for this. Every day is a second chance. Like, even if you don't get some shit right today, tomorrow you wake up and you try that shit again. Collective, you know. You already know how this go. Push harder than yesterday if you want a different tomorrow. Listen, baby, these is all the lessons you've been learning, collective. I ain't telling you nothing you don't already know. When you know your worth, no one can make you feel worthless. And that's what it's all been about. All roads have been leading us to this statement right here. When you know your worth, nobody can make you feel worthless. Nobody can make you feel worthless because you understand that you are worthy of the world and then some, collective. That's what we all been leading up to, okay? And at the bottom of the deck that says, don't look back, you're not going that way. Yeah, it was said to let go of the people, some of these people's hands, but we've let them go and we're moving on with our lives, okay? Let me get one of these to close out. What are we at? 31, okay. 3140. Holy Spirit, give us one for the Divine Collective, one postcard of the angels for the Divine Collective. As we close out here, as we understand that all of these roads have all just led back to ourselves. And that's it. Every person, every place, everything, every lesson was all just leading you back to you. Give us one for the Divine Collective, Holy Spirit. Okay, that was kind of three. Okay, this says, I'll read this top one. It says, Dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this and that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better awaits, that something new will open up, and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We got you. Loving you so, so much. Collective, as we are in this energy of the smoke is clearing, and now you're just like, okay, God, what's next? God is saying, be still. I'm about to open some doors for you that you don't even see coming, collective. So all you have to do is continue to be diligent in keeping up your routines. Continue to pray. Continue to meditate. Continue to dedicate yourself to the Most High. And know that all of this shit is coming together, baby. Doors, opportunities are getting ready to happen. Good news after good news is getting ready to happen for you. It's all coming together. Even though it might not look like it, fuck what the 3D look like, baby. We know what it is. All right, collective? I love you. If that resonated with you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. If you need anything from me, my information will be in the description box below, collective. I love ya.